Hey everybody, this is Roger. I hope that we're streaming here with my camera. And we'll say good morning from Texas. We're in San Antonio. It's cooler here. Got a contractor coming today, get a job done. Hopefully, just been waiting on it for a long time. Um, Whole deal that could ran on that at a different time. But what I want to mention today is that we've got Elon Musk, who is actually admitting what most elites don't is that hey, we're trying to be controlled. Um, People that look at this, I know it's very frustrating seeing Harris Walls looks like just a clown show. And here's the thing: they don't want her as president. They want her as the figurehead to hold that position so that so the swamp, the powers that be, can continue to run things behind the scenes. They're losing control and they're mad about it. And the frustrating point for us should be not them. They're doing what they do. They're throwing their money around and trying to own the world. And maybe that's what I'd do if I had all that money. I don't know. I would certainly hope not. Got better morals than that. But Harris Walls, I mean, come on, guys. The what should really concern us is that nearly anyone with an IQ larger than their shoe size would even consider voting for them. Um, it's it's the voters. We get what we deserve, and if people are so stupid as to do that, then we deserve it. The problem is they outnumber us, or uh, we're letting the people who count the votes uh, not count correctly. Uh, but I think they can only do that to on the margins. And the problem is that there are just way too many people willing to vote for this insane stupidity. And let's face it, uh, how many of these people are voting versus how many people are selling their vote? Now she wants to consider reparations. She's got these loans for forgivable loans for black men only. I mean, come on. And they're telling us we're racist? Give me a break. I mean, we don't need to really hardly even comment on that um, and waste our mental energy. The frustrating thing to me is I'm trying to be productive. I'm trying to make a living and a legacy for my family. And how do I protect it? I mean, they want democracy, not a republic, because the republic protects the rights of the little guy or the individual, I should say. And if you have something, they'll just take it away. Elon Musk can build SpaceX, and if they want to, they can just take it away. All they have to do is somehow manufacture a 50.1% vote, and they can take it away. And if you try to take it offshore, we have to report that, or else they will throw you in jail. And it's offshore only to a jurisdiction that they can control anyway. That they would just call up and say, hey, we want this guy's money. Why? Because we said so. He's trying to hide it from us in your jurisdiction, give it back to us. We're taking it from him. End of story. That's what concerns me. This is not the land of the free and the home of the brave anymore. Because in the land of the free, home of the brave, you should be able to work for something and keep it. And no one should be able to vote it out of your hands. They shouldn't be able to hire people with your tax money, buy guns with your tax money, send them to your door, and just take it from you. And that's what they do. I mean, look at some of these judges. Can you even fathom some of these rulings on some of these judges? A judge used to be an esteemed position, a person that maybe had some wisdom, hopefully some moral fortitude. Can you can you think of any stories you've seen here in the last year, 2 years, 5 years, where the judge just doesn't appear like they're honest at all? The problem is in the voting and the fact that people think that someone else owes everything to me, you know? And I see every day, oh, about the schools, the children, blah, blah, blah. The children are hungry. Dear God, we're giving children in schools, granted it's not every day, a free meal twice a day, free school. And oh, by the way, what about these EBT cards? Used to be food stamps, those are long gone, uh, that we're giving to the parents to buy food at home. And they're still starving? Dear God, what must we do? Open their mouths and shove the food in it ourselves? Come on, man. The problem is in the thoughts of so many people, and we can't control that. We can help educate, but they'd rather sit and watch sports. They'd rather sit and watch the Kardashians. They'd rather do whatever rather than educate themselves or be educated. The concern is to me that there's no safe haven for us to put our wealth. That's what we work on. That's what we think about. That's what we do research on. But boy, it's tough. And that's what concerns me. And if you follow my rants here, hopefully you might learn something now and then that might be helpful. But keeping in mind, we're fighting an uphill battle. And if you really want to know what I think it's also a spiritual battle, an end time spiritual battle. And if you don't like that, then just unsubscribe or don't subscribe or whatever. Um, but I think you're going to be missing some serious truths. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a lost cause in any means, and doesn't mean that we shouldn't fight. Doesn't mean, but let's direct our energies in areas that can help us and help our family. We want to build a legacy. We want to actually get ahead. We don't want everyone to end up in the same place like Comrade Kamala, who thinks everybody can end up in the same place, but yet somehow you're going to get ahead. Who are you getting ahead of? Everybody's in the same place. Come on. And people are still stupid enough to cast their vote for this woman. I mean, if it's color and looks and gender, then vote for uh, Tulsi Gabbard for something, I guess. Because I guess she checks those boxes. But even she used to be a Democrat. So anyway, have a good day, guys. Let's try to be productive. We want to be better than the others. Okay. Don't lower ourselves to them. Let's maybe try to drag someone else up instead.